Hey guys, Aaron here. Welcome back to my garage build series. The garage is coming along nicely. You can see that I have my lift in here. I just posted a video on the tires. Next up is lighting. So as you can see, I had the builder put in a little tiny light bulb in the back, actually one in the back, one in the front on two different switches because I was gonna do my own lighting. So I did a little bit of research and found some cool LED lights that I'm gonna try out. Here they are. They were just delivered this morning. It is from Barina. It is a 10-pack of 8-foot LED lights. These were just under $100 on Amazon. I'll put links to all this stuff in the description. You can hook them up back to back. Apparently it comes with some of these with individual switches. But these are the lights themselves. They're available in a couple different color temperatures. I went with the 5000K. So I guess they all have this little plastic protective coating that I'm going to have to take off, but these are 8 feet long and my ceiling is 16 feet across. So I'm just gonna put 2 of them back to back and stagger them as I go down this way is my plan. So these come with some little 4-feet extensions as well. So you just plug it into one end here and you can just run that right down to your next light. But I'm gonna have mine spaced more than 4 feet apart, the rows of them at least. So I bought some longer ones. I'm gonna have 5 sets of 2 of them. So where that little light bulb is, I'll have 2 running all the way across there for the full 16-foot stretch. And then I'm gonna have 4 more pairs as I go down the wall and above the garage door here. So I definitely want some overhead light over my bench here. So I'm gonna start the first one probably, I don't know, 1.5 or 2 feet away from the wall. And then if I space them out 7 feet from there, I can make it all the way down to the end. So it comes with a bunch of pigtails like this. So I'm gonna start my first one off hardwired into where that light bulb is. I'll be replacing the light bulb with this hardwired connected to my first light. So this is the mounting hardware that comes with these lights. You take a screw up, screw this up into the ceiling, and then this clips on here on the side. So as you can see, it is kind of loose. So I would not really trust that a lot. So instead of using these things, which it seems like it could fall off very easily, and I don't want it landing on my cars, somebody in the review section on Amazon recommended using 1.25 inch PVC straps, and they said that they fit perfectly. So I found some 1.25 inch ones, and they're pretty big. Maybe like a 1 inch one or a 3/4 one would be better, but this one has a lot of extra room. But I've got them now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use them. Bought some of these anchors to go with them because these things are super easy. You just screw them straight into the wall. They self-drill and they hold a ton of weight. They're just really easy to use. I also noticed with the hardware included, you get these little things. So what they do is they just snap into here, and then your next piece just snaps right into that as well, so that they are butted up together. So for my application, I'm gonna do that to make one big long light. I also ordered a pack of these at the same time, so they are just longer cords, so I can have them spread out more than the 48 inches that the ones that come with it are. Somebody else also pointed out that there are strange colors on these wires that come with the Hardwire. I guess they got a different one though, because mine are pretty standard colored wires, but they also said that if you cut this one that has the cord on it, use the wires in here, you're gonna get a longer cord to be able to hardwire it into this end. But I'm probably just gonna cut the end off of one of these guys and check it out. Great, now the fun begins. I bought these long ones so that I can make longer runs between my things. So I just cut off the end of one of the long ones because that's the one I'm gonna hardwire, and we have these weird colors. When I cut off their shorter 48 inch ones that they provide, they have the normal black, white, and green. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to attach these. So the yellow with the green, I'm assuming is gonna be the ground. Now I got a 50-50 shot with the other two. The guy in the review said that the brown was hot and the blue was neutral. But he also said that in this one, the white is hot and the black is neutral, which I think is backwards. I don't know. I'm gonna try these. I think I'm gonna hook the brown to black and the blue to white, and we'll see what happens. All right, just climbed up on the ladder and attached one up there to the ceiling, and I'm gonna slide the light through it now. My 50-50 guess was successful. I have it over here. So blue is going to white and brown is going to black, and the yellow and green goes to ground. All right, there's gotta be a better way to do this. These are so freaking tall up there. So for the second one, I put one screw in that strap, and since they're plastic, I could stretch it open and stick the light through there because there's not enough room to back it out and back it in like I did with the first one. So then I put the second screw in, so it's held up by one of those. Now I'm gonna connect the two using one of these little connectors that came in the kit. One side was easier to get in than the other, so I had to take it back out, stick it in the one on the right and connect them. But you can see once they're connected, they're actually touching. And now we have light all the way down here. Put one more strap on it at the other end. And the thing that really surprised me when I was holding these to push them in, it's actually making a decent amount of heat in here. It's really hot up here on the metal rail. All right, we got number two up. I don't know how straight they are, but I don't really care. 12-foot ceilings are awesome until you have to climb on that tall ass ladder and do stuff. That's scary. So the plan is gonna be to run one of the long wires from there out here somewhere about 7 feet away and do another row over here. All right, got that one shortened, tidied up. And now on to the next one. As you can see, I put this up here and strung the cable through it. So now I'm just gonna lift this up and stick it back through. And there is number two. I'm going to coil that cable up a little bit and zip tie it so that it is nice and straight and taut across there. Now just put one more strap on this one and I'm gonna keep going. The good thing about this system is the more you install, the brighter your space is. So a few lessons learned. Some of these 1 1/4 inch brackets have holes in them that are larger than the heads of these screws. So I had to get these little washers, and some of the packs had smaller holes. So get the smaller holes if you have the option. Also think ahead about what's going to be connected to the other side. For example, if you're going to connect two in the middle, go ahead and stick that little middle connecting piece into the light before you hang the first one so that you don't have to reach up there and do it later. Or if you're starting one on the end, go ahead and plug the cord in before you hang that light up there. All right, guys, my lighting is complete. This is the shop in complete daylight. I ended up going with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 of these lights spread out over my ceiling, and this is what it looks like with them on. So yes, huge difference. And the shop is all lit up. It is in disarray still. It's a pain in the butt to have to move everything around to hang the lights. So if I would have done this over, I would have done the lights first, but here they are. I think they look really good. One other thing, I have 2 extra lights, and what I'm gonna do is mount them near the base of my wall, just like this. My drywall hopefully will be done in the next couple of weeks, but I'm just gonna have them connected to this switch. So when I turn them on, it will light up the underside of the car a little better. So this is just one side, so I'll have one on each side. If you haven't seen this car, check out the link up here because I am giving this car away. So learn how you can win that for free.